Uh, gosh. Oof. Took a while to set all this up, that's for sure. Well, I'm back with some streaming for a little bit. It is R.U.S.E, an old RTS game that I used to play all the time in high school. I wish they brought it. They used to have it on Steam, but they don't have it no more. Let's do a new game. Designed for casual strategists. Let's do this one. Maybe I'll go back over and play the hardest mode. I think I remember I did beat it on the hardest mode when I played. It was a bitch trying to figure out what would work.
The nest? Over?
Prometheus, identity still unknown.
Prometheus unknown. Over.
The journalist has moved Admiral Canaris. He's no longer at Flossenberg camp. He's been taken to Colditz Castle.
Canaris moved. Taken to Colditz Castle. Over.
I bribed my way in. I may have been compromised.
Could you repeat that? Over.
I said
Nightingale? Nightingale? Nightingale?
Nightingale.
Why the hell are we cooling our heels here? I figured it was Sheridan running the show. We'd be in Berlin kissing the Frauleins by now.
Because the general said so. You don't go second-guessing 3 stars. And what do you want?
Give me 4. Yeah, but why here? I thought we were gonna go meet the Ruskies at the Elbe.
Rumor says there's a VIP we gotta get out of the Nazi jail. The top brass figured if they want it done right and done fast, call Sheridan. You want to draw 4? Show me the ace.
Come on, I got an ace. Give me 4.
Show me a goddamn ace!
At ease. The rest of the army will move without us. We have a side mission. To penetrate the German lines at Leipzig and secure Colditz Castle yesterday.
Speed is of the utmost importance. We cannot give our interrogators time to take certain measures. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Hey, Kowalski. I bet you didn't even have a face card.
Ah, hell, General.
I appreciate you doing this, Joe. We know she's here. Colditz Castle. Right across the other side of the city.
It's too bad for Leipzig. We don't have time to go around.
Indeed. The clock's our worst enemy now. Are you sure you can do this?
I got as much reason as you to find out who's behind this.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
Let's figure out how to play this again. I haven't been using a controller in like a good long while. Or let's hope it doesn't crash, because updating the system beyond its lifespan has been killing it. It's one of the newer versions of Xboxes too, or Xbox 360s.
The troops are waiting for your orders, Joe.
Super Pershing.
Forward. Straight ahead.
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. No problem. We're on our way.
Now give me the Super Pershing.
Sir, the Pershings are waiting for orders.
General, you'll have to clear the south bank of the river for the light divisions.
Affirmative. Step on it. Let's roll. Open fire on designated target.
Come on, kill them before the cavalry gets hit. No, they're getting hit. Kill them. No, don't kill them. Come on.
Sir, I should remind you that these Super Pershings are on loan. The High Command is going to want them back. All of them.
Go.
Clear the southern side of the bridge for the light infantry.
Sir, the Field Artillery Battalion is opening fire.
You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. No problem. We're on our way.
No!
Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed.
We will not jump. I don't want to lose any of them. Try this again.
The troops are waiting for your orders, Joe.
Affirmative. Step on it. Let's roll.
Why is they damaged already? What the heck?
Forward. Straight ahead.
Open fire on designated target. Yeah, get some. Move to destination. Full speed. No problem. We're on our way.
Sir, the Pershings are waiting for orders.
Move out. Affirmative. Step on it. Let's roll.
General, you'll have to clear the south bank of the river for the light divisions.
Move unit into position. Get this scrap heap moving. Unit reports engagement in progress. Main huddle is ready. Try it. Enemy down. Who's next? Move to the indicated position, Commander.
Sir, I should remind you that these Super Pershings are on loan. The High Command is going to want them back. All of them.
Unit reports damage, sir.
Clear the southern side of the bridge for the light infantry.
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Trackbus, get this scrap heap moving.
Sir, the Field Artillery Battalion is opening fire.
Barrage fire. Let's wipe them out.
No, don't lose any of them.
Adjusting on target. Fire. Enemy down. Unit under fire.
Excellent. Heavy tanks should be very effective against their defenses.
Keep moving.
Keep up the pace. You have to get across the river as quickly as possible.
But surely.
They're
That bridge is
counterattacking.
destroyed.
Take care of them.
Fire. Enemy down. Unit under fire.
Those are AA guns. Use the Super Pershings as defense.
Unit under fire. Move unit into position. Affirmative. Step on it. Let's roll.
Well done. Rush Colditz Castle. We'll take care of the rest.
Allied paratroopers incoming, General.
We have to hurry, General. Our agent in Colditz is the only one that knows what's going on.
Do, 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 do.
Move unit into position. Slowly but surely. Enemy down. Yeah, who's next? You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Track bus. Get this crap heap moving.
General, Allied command has ordered the bombing of the city.
Unit under fire. Receiving report. Unit engaging hostile. Enemy down. Yeah, who's next? Move to the indicated position. Ready. Affirmative. Step on it. Let's roll. Enemy down. Yeah, who's next? Barrage fire. Let's wipe them out. Unit under fire. Enemy down. Yeah, who's next? Move to the indicated position, Commander. Track bus. Get this scrap heap moving.
There's
Yeah.
the castle.
Sir, we have reports of an enemy battalion of heavy tanks.
Find them and destroy them. They're going to try to relieve Colditz.
Head to the new position, man. Track bus. Get this scrap heap moving. We're getting that.
Sir, heavy tanks incoming.
We're getting ourselves killed here.
We got some tank destroyers right here. Why aren't they killing them?
We're dying here. We're falling back.
Our fighter bombers are on their way, sir.
You have your target. Red target. Got it.
Sir, fighter bombers incoming. Friendlies.
No problem. We're on our way. Slowly but surely.
We won.
Brilliant work, Joe.
Man, work, Joe. Get back.
Here we are. Now let's see if we were fast enough. It's our last chance to discover Prometheus's identity. That bastard cost us a lot of good men.
Meow. Oh. I think the only DLC I didn't have for this game was the Chimera pack. Even though I like the Rising Sun one better, because Japanese heritage, even though we got loot. You want me to take off my mask? You don't want that.
Good God. Angie. What happened?
Andrew, I was afraid the next friendly face I saw would have wings and a harp. Who's the fellow with all the stars?
Joe Sheridan, U.S. Army.
Very pleased to meet you, General. But I've bad news, Andrew. They killed Canaris.
Damn.
I spoke with him first, but he was in bad shape. I couldn't get Prometheus's identity, but I do know where he is.
Where?
Torgau. Prometheus has some sort of unfinished business there.
I don't give a damn where he is. I'll follow him to hell if I have to. A lot of boys went home in pine boxes, all because of Prometheus. Ever since way back in Tunisia. In Kasserine.
In Kasserine.
Herr General von Richter. They have a message from Field Marshal Hummel. He greatly appreciates your part in the offensive and wishes to promote you to Corps Command. Congratulations, Mynheer.
What for? We had all the details of their strength and positions. A child could have done it.
The Field Marshal's intelligence services were quite accurate.
Not Rommel's spies. Canaris's. That source he called Prometheus won the battle. Not I.
Get the wounded out of the sun and check the dead. There's NRs for water and ammo. Who are you?
Colonel Campbell, Military Intelligence, War Office. Who are you?
Major Sheridan. Joe Sheridan.
I thought Colonel Hodge was the senior ranking officer.
Haven't seen him in 6 hours, sir. Have found pieces of his Jeep, though.
What about Lieutenant Colonel Hanson?
Ah, geez, sir. Let me put it this way. He's going home in a soup can.
Well, gets bumped to you then, Major. I have orders to rally any man with 2 arms, 2 legs, and a gun.
For what purpose, sir?
To hold the line, while we're waiting for reinforcements.
What? That's nuts. By tomorrow evening, the entire German army's gonna fall on Kasserine. That's where we need to hold the line.
You don't have to convince me, old boy. But you've only got rifles against Rommel's 21st Panzer Division. I don't see how you're going to get from here to there.
Well, there is a way. Let me show you.
Let me show you.
We received a signal from an anti-tank battalion isolated just north of Spiba. More or less here.
I see. And from there, you're only half a day from Kasserine. With a little luck, you can get there before the Germans do.
Exactly. I've been trying to reach headquarters for hours to tell them that, but no luck.
That's bold. Not the shy and retiring type, are you? For what it's worth, I represent headquarters here, and I say we do it. Let's meet up with those gunners. Any unit we can pick up is a...
Oh yeah, this mission was a bitch in hard mode. Trying to play. Because you had to hold the line a lot.
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Affirmative. Let's move.
Sir, there's a lot of enemy infantry ahead.
Unit under fire. Commander, you have your orders.
4 against 2 should be easy enough, Major?
Unit reports heavy fire.
Bravo! But the men still have a hard road ahead. They reacted quickly. The enemy is massing in front of Spiba.
They would be able to use
Hurry,
force.
before they outnumber us. Enemy patrols! Hit them while they're spread out.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Yes, sir. Unit reports damage, sir.
Get back here. These humans are transformers.
Excellent. Spiba isn't far now.
Those are some lucky artillery strikes.
Where's the anti-tank force? What's going on?
Major, 2 enemy tanks approaching.
Armor? Good Lord, Sheridan, they'll cut us to pieces.
Sir, the anti-tank regiment has just made contact. They're engaging the enemy armor.
Lucky. That was a close one.
Just like I said.
Don't count your chickens yet, Major. It's about to get interesting.
What is it now?
A battle group of the 21st Panzer Division beat us to Spatla, and the rest of the division will be following shortly.
As far as we know, it has both infantry and armor components. You see, the large markers indicate armor, the smaller ones are infantry.
Got it.
The 1st Armored's advance guard will be approaching our left flank.
They'll slow the 21st Panzer while we get to Kasserine.
Major, the anti-tank regiment has placed itself under your command.
The AT guns must stay at a safe distance from their target, Major, or they'll be exposed to return fire. Look out, Major. More enemy armor inbound.
Change your position. Bring up the trucks. Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy. Enemy engaged. Reload. Just destroyed. Reporting enemy unit down, sir.
The remaining tank has taken cover behind the building, sir.
Move your AT guns forward, Major, if you want to get a good angle on that armor. Remember, only the AT guns can take out the tanks, and the best thing against the enemy infantry is our own.
Proceed to position. Let's move. If we're lucky, we'll hit your eye. Move to the indicated position, Commander. We're redeploying. Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy. Unit reports damage, sir. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Move to the indicated position, Commander. Clear a path for the line infantry.
I just lose one.
So far, so good, Major, but the clock is ticking. We have to clear Spitler in order to reach Kasserine.
Here comes the 1st Armored.
They'll buy us some time to reach Kasserine, Major. Don't waste it.
Damn. They've occupied the town. The anti-tank guns will have a hard time getting an angle on that armor.
Head to the new position, man. Change your position. Bring up the trucks. Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy. Moving on target. Commander, you have to move to destination. Full speed. Affirmative. Commander, destroy target. Unit under fire. We got charge. Position overwhelmed. Evacuate my men. Don't see nobody moving. Machine gun set. We have fire.
Very good. The road to Kasserine is wide open. Let's hurry.
Move unit into position. Clear a path.
Let's get to Kasserine before the entire 21st falls on our heads.
What is those? My Panzer 3s. Oh, it's the air units that would have killed me.
There are still a few tanks in the way, sir.
The 1st Armored can't hold out, Major. We must get to Kasserine before the Germans break through their lines.
Reporting enemy unit down, sir. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. My men are sitting up. We need to fall back and gun this and provide fire. Don't see nobody moving.
First armored, pull back in order, Major. Well done.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Excellent, Major. Kasserine is ours.
Easy.
We were right, Campbell. Rommel was targeting Kasserine.
Worse than that. He's mobilized armor from the Italian R.U.S.E division.
Look at the layout of the city. There are 4 points of entry.
That means 4 points to defend. Do you think it's possible?
It should be, as long as I deploy the anti-tank guns intelligently.
Excellent. I'll see what I can do to provide you with reconnaissance. Major, you'd better hurry with your defensive positions. Their attack could come at any minute.
Sir, a recon plane is on its way.
You'll want to use those anti-tank guns at their maximum range, Major. Deploy them so that each one has several lines of fire. It'll greatly improve our chances.
What about infantry, sir? Our boys don't have anti-tank weapons.
They won't be sitting still, Kowalski. They'll have to protect our guns from the enemy's infantry.
Full speed. We're redeploying.
Major, the reconnaissance aeroplane is over your area.
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Changing position. Bring up the trucks.
Enemy movement detected south of your position.
Affirmative. Let's move.
Alert! Enemy aircraft inbound.
Inauspicious news, that.
Squad commander, move out. Moving on that new position.
Sir, we lost the Grasshopper. The recon plane is down.
Damn! They shot down the recon plane. We're blind now.
Perhaps, but not deaf. Thanks to a few geniuses in a little place called Bletchley Park, we can decrypt their transmissions.
You mean we can listen in on them? Well, why the hell haven't we been doing that the last couple of days?
Well, if I'd had my way, we would have done. Regardless, we should be able to receive the German messages as they're given.
Well, that gives us a fighting chance. How do we do it?
Well, you select the zone you want to listen to. I'll find the frequency and activate the system.
Excellent. Let's see how this works.
Encryption is now active.
Brilliant. Look, Major, we can anticipate the Axis movements. Remember that you can tap into their communications, Major. If you don't break the codes and learn their movements, we'll have to fall back. Attention, Major. The R.U.S.E division has been ordered to attack from the south.
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Affirmative. Let's move. Head to the new position, man. Change your position. Bring up the trucks. Move to destination. Full speed. Affirmative. Let's move. Unit reports heavy fire.
Our AT guns are all that stand between us and those tanks. Try to keep them in one piece, hmm?
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Clear a path for the line infantry.
They will be attacking from the west, sir.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Yes, we'll decrypt their transmissions in no time. Enemy vehicle destroyed. APCV shot right at target.
Incoming infantry. Get ready, boys.
You'll have to deploy your infantry to protect your AT guns.
Was the secondary. Preserve all your guns. Okay.
Unit reports damage, sir. Unit reports heavy fire. APCV shot right at target. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Engaging the enemy, sir. Commander, move out. We're redeploying. New R.U.S.E is now available. APCV shot right at target. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Destroyed. Squad commander, move out. Affirmative. Let's move. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Let's move.
Italian armored units moving in from the east.
You'll have to maintain a defensive position, Major. They'll cut us to pieces out in the open.
Unit under fire. Engaging the enemy, sir. Engaging the enemy. Reporting enemy unit down, sir. Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
That's excellent work, Major. None of them have breached your defenses.
You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Affirmative. Let's move. Unit reports damage, sir. Reload. Quicker. Enemy
paratroopers? You Yanks do send quality reinforcements.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. APCV shot right at target.
Let's put mine over here.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
Careful, sir. They're sending infantry and armor this time.
You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Unit under fire. Enemy in range. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Unit reports damage, sir. Move unit into position. Reload move. Quicker.
That's it. A unit of the 21st Panzer is advancing on Kasserine from the north.
Unit reports damage, sir. APCV shot right at target. Unit reports engagement in progress. Engaging reporting enemy unit down, sir. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Sir, a new cruise is available. You have your target destroyed. Over. Let's show who's got more guns. Unit reports damage, sir. Bring the noise. APCV shot right at target. Giving them everything we got, sir. Don't see nobody.
Impressive, Major. So far, none of their assaults have got through.
Squad commander, open fire on target. No holding hands. 5 yards this way. Hammer aboard. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Enemy in range. Engage. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Enemy in unit reports enemy neutralized. Squad commander, go to your new position. March formation. Set. 3, 4. Unit under fire. Enemy in range. Engage. APCV shot right at target. APCV reporting enemy unit down, sir. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy in range. Engage. Enemy engaged. Unit under fire. Engaging unit. Report enemy neutralized. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Unit reports damage, sir. Sir, we're getting the hell out of here. A new route is at our disposal. Move out, soldiers. Scatter formation. Enemy in range. Engage. Unit reports
Incoming
damage.
Panzer IV.
Ready yourself, Major. It's one of a dangerous new breed.
Reporting enemy losses.
Woo!
The Jerrys are pulling back. We did it! And
Did
without
it.
losing any of our AT guns. Quite
Or anybody.
impressive, Major.
Colonel Campbell, I wasn't sure I'd ever see you again.
Believe me, sir, I'm as happy as you are. May I present Major Sheridan, 1st Armored Division?
Sir! Very well done at Kasserine, Sheridan. I just wish I could have been there to handle things myself. It's lucky I saw the opportunity and sent Colonel Campbell to help you out.
Sir?
The important thing is that we stop them. This is Rommel's high watermark. Now it's time to roll them back. Are you ready to help, Major?
Hell yes, sir.
Just one thing, General. Given Sheridan's role in the future, perhaps Major is not appropriate.
Of course. Lieutenant Colonel Sheridan, congratulations on your promotion. You got the attitude and the talent that we need to finish this war. I'll have him do the paperwork immediately.
Sir, yes, sir. I'm looking forward to doing more of the same, sir.
Rommel has pulled most of his troops back to face Montgomery in the south. The main thrust of the offensive will be the 1st Infantry Division from the north, with my combat command leading.
Sir, HQ requests that we support our Free French allies, bypassing the enemy positions at CD Ike.
So basically, I'm taking the frogs for a walk. The Italians still have armor, Colonel. Enough to keep us busy. Besides, General Weatherby's plan is not without its flaws. Attacking the Jerrys head-on in a canyon is,
daring, sir?
I was more thinking of foolish, Captain Kowalski. Very well, Lieutenant Colonel. It's time to take the initiative.
Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy.
These Stuarts aren't the sturdiest tanks, but they compensate by being fast.
We're trying to find the right frequency.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy. Holding on target.
The rest of the R.U.S.E. division. Get them.
Squad commander, move out. Acknowledged. Full throttle ahead. Move to the indicated position, commander.
Let's wait for the leaves to show up.
A new ruse is at our disposal. Move to the indicated position, commander. Acknowledged. Full throttle ahead. Move unit into position. Look sharp, driver. We're out of here. Move to destination. Full speed.
Italian light tank dead ahead.
4 against 1 should be child's play.
Over. Blitz him. Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Wait for the leaves to past me.
Two light tanks straight ahead, sir.
Unit opening fire on the enemy. Unit under fire.
Enemy destroyed.
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination.
Sir, we have a German medium tank straight ahead.
A new ruse is at our disposal. Move to the indicated position, commander. On our way.
Oh, they're not going any further.
Squad commander.
Let's make sure they all go at the same time.
A Panzer IV. That's a hard target, Lieutenant Colonel. Concentrate your fire on it.
Unit under fire. Move unit into position. Commander, destroy target.
Bullseye, Colonel. I had the feeling you'd be good at blowing things up.
Squad commander, go to your new position. Look sharp, driver. We're out of here.
2 Panzer IVs counterattacking. Pull back, Sheridan. You don't have the firepower to take them on.
Let's go. Let's
A
go.
battalion of Lee tanks is joining us. They'll help us take care of the enemy armor.
Excellent. Let's get rid of those panzers.
Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy. Unit reports heavy fire. Unit reports damage, sir.
Well done, Colonel. Your new rank suits you well.
Colonel Leduc here, commanding the Constantine Division. Is anyone receiving this? Over.
This is Combat Command B, Colonel Leduc. What happened to General Welwell?
He's been killed. They're running right over us. The Italians weren't supposed to have this kind of strength. Our offensive has been halted. Repeat, we've been stopped. Leduc out.
There's something wrong. That's not what headquarters said.
Agreed, Captain Kowalski. We could forge our own opinion by sending operatives behind their lines.
You mean spies, sir?
If you want to be simple, Kowalski, it's your decision, Colonel. Spies can expose the enemy units in the sector, but broadcasts are short because the Jerrys track them down.
We have been given a new ruse. Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way.
By Jove. They were waiting for us.
They have a strong anti-tank line set up. Nothing with treads will get across there. We need infantry to take those guns out.
I'll get headquarters on the line and request engineers to build us a base.
We'll take City Aish, right here, and wait until the forward base is operational. Then we'll finish the Italians once and for all. Let Leduc know what's coming, okay?
You did.
Hold tight, Lieutenant Colonel. The engineers should be here shortly.
Sir, intel reports enemy movement towards CD Ike.
Hardly surprising. You have to hold the line, Colonel. And remember, it's better to have our medium tanks taking the hits than our light ones. Just a few more minutes, Colonel. The engineers are almost there.
Sir, the agent we sent to Our spy is on his way. Yes, we'll decrypt their transmissions in no time. Move unit into position. Let's go! Unit under fire!
Nope, don't go there.
Sir, the agent we sent to spy is no longer active in the sector. Move to destination. Full speed. Let's go. Hit the road. Coordinates 521. Building deployment completed.
The engineers are here. They're building a barracks in the forward area.
Perfect. We'll take the headquarters here. That'll cut the head off the snake that's hissing at Colonel Leduc.
Sir, the 16th Infantry Regiment is ready and able.
Excellent news. They're the only units we have who can neutralize their AT guns.
Commander, destroy target. Let's show him who's got more guts.
Show me who has more guts.
Adjust your aim and give him hell. Spy now activated, sir. Fire at will. Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target. Combat formation. And charge. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Clear a path for the line infantry. Move to the indicated position, Commander. Clear a path for the line infantry. New ruse is now available. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. We got the road ahead. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position.
It might be a good idea to reactivate our spy network.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Sir, all enemy AT guns have been taken out.
Excellent. Their headquarters is ours.
Do one more mission and then the break. Play some more new.
Lieutenant Colonel. We found a Kraut officer in the Italian HQ. He was trying to start a bonfire with those.
Well, they must be important to somebody. Let me take a look. Thank you, Leslie.
What have you got there?
Well, take a look for yourself.
Good Lord. These are your orders.
Not just my orders, but the orders for the goddamn whole First Army.
Well, that explains a few things, doesn't it?
Damn it.
Weatherby and the big red one are mired at Hajab el Ayoun.
And the Brits?
They're struggling to advance along the coast. The German rearguard is causing trouble.
For Christ's sakes, the whole damn offensive is stuck.
You'd think the Germans knew our plans, wouldn't you?
Who's commanding the German troops?
A certain General von Richter.
And the general appears to have slipped up.
How do you mean?
All his strength is on his flanks. His center is vulnerable.
You're calling a Kampfgruppe of the 10th Panzer vulnerable?
Stragglers and remnants. If I can snatch his headquarters, he won't be able to react.
That's quite risky.
Maybe, but it's the only way to take the pressure off Weatherby and Monty.
The HQ of the 10th Panzer has been spotted at Sidi Bouzid.
Cut off the head and the body will die, hmm?
If only we knew where the German AT guns are.
My operatives are still at our service, Colonel.
Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way. You have your target. Destroy it. Over. Back formation. And charge. Head to the new position, man. Moving on that new position. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Head to the road. Coordinates. Move to destination. Full speed. Let's move. If we're lucky, we'll hit your ride. Squad commander, target unit at forward coordinates. Okay, focus. Have the gun at that. Unit under fire. Orders confirmed. Target destroyed. Affirmative. Let's move. Machine gun set. Amplified fire. Our spy has left the sector, sir. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Give them everything we got. Destroy target. Machine gun set. Amplified fire. Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target. Target engaged. Rotating target. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Open fire. Head to the new position, man. Receiving report. Unit engaging hostiles. 3-4. Squad commander, go to your new position. Move out, folks. You got the road ahead. Open fire on designated target. Targeted direction received. Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way. Engaging the enemy, sir. Unit reports engagement in progress. Give them everything we got. They're retreating, sir. Machine gun set. Amplified. Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy. Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Unit reports enemy neutralized. We've been given a new route. Head to the new position, man. Change your position. Bring up the trucks. Sir, the agent we sent to spy is no longer active in the sector. Move to the indicated position, Commander. Unit under fire. Target reporting enemy unit has been destroyed. Unit under fire. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Let's move. Affirmative. Let's move. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Hit the road. Coordinates 5213114. Move to the indicated position, Commander. Hit the road. Coordinates 5213114. Unit reports heavy fire. Give them a lesson they won't forget.
Watch out. Enemy tanks moving on our flank.
Fire on target. Unit reports contact with hostiles.
Watch your armor, Colonel. You'll need at least one tank to destroy their HQ.
Head to the new position, man. Open fire on designated target.
Careful, they've got Pack 40s. Those are far more dangerous than the little Pack 36s.
Sir, reporting one of our units is
Damn it.
down. Our spy has left the sector, sir. Sir, the agent we sent to spy is no longer active in the sector. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Squad commander, go to your new position.
I lost 2 stewards.
Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy. We have been given a new ruse. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Unit reports contact with hostiles. Reporting.
What the hell? That HQ was just a frame of wood and cloth.
The building's a decoy. Von Richter is luring us into a trap.
There's nothing on the radio. It's like they stopped talking.
Von Richter turned off the lights, yes? We're in the dark as far as knowing where his units are positioned.
Damn, that hurts. My strategy assumed that we would take out his communications. It's time to get HQ on the radio and tell them we're in it up to our necks.
Lieutenant Colonel, you had best be ready to dig in with teeth and fingernails until the reinforcements arrive.
The moment of truth, right? Time to use every ruse we know.
And to think that I could have been sipping tea in Piccadilly instead.
Is that a pub, sir?
Captain Kowalski, your lack of education is most distressing.
Squad commander, go to your new position. Reporting enemy unit down, sir.
We've just received reinforcements from an anti-tank unit, sir.
Reporting unit under sustained fire. Unit into position. Sir, HQ has provided us with a new route. Head to the new position, man. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Reports confirmed. Target destroyed. Enemy engaged. Unit reports heavy fire. Reporting enemy losses. Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Unit reports damage, sir. Unit is breaking up, sir. Enemy engaged. Unit reports heavy fire. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Squad commander, open fire on target. Target in sight. Destination, full speed. We're on the move. Let's go. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Squad commander, target unit and following coordinates. Sir, reporting one of our units is down. Unit reports engagement in
Well, the
progress.
city.
Unit under fire.
But I am in the city. I have enough forces to destroy the people. Probably because I need to keep at least 1 or 2 units in the city.
The building's a decoy. Von Richter is luring us into a trap.
There's nothing on the radio. It's like they stopped talking.
Von Richter turned off the lights, yes? We're in the dark as far as knowing where his units are positioned.
Damn, that hurts. My strategy... The moment of truth, right? Time to use every ruse we know.
And to think that I could have been sipping tea in Piccadilly instead.
Is that a pub, sir?
Captain Kowalski, your lack of education is most distressing.
Squad commander, move out.
We've just received reinforcements from an anti-tank unit, sir.
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Clear path for the line infantry. You got the room ahead. Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way. Spies now activated, sir. Reporting enemy losses. Move to destination. Full speed. Sir, a new cruise is available. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. March formation. Unit under fire. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed. Unit under fire. Our spy has left the sector, sir. Sir, the agent we sent to spy is no longer active in the sector. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed. Enemy engaged. Unit reports heavy fire. Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Unit is breaking up, sir. Sir, reporting one of our units is down. Unit reports enemy neutralized. Unit reports damage, sir. Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Unit reports heavy fire. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. We have been given a new route. Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed. Unit reports engagement in progress. Unit into position. Unit under fire. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Move to the indicated position, Commander. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Receiving report. Unit engaging hostile. Head to the new position. Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way. Move out. Receiving report. Our unit has been destroyed. We're getting out of here. Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Squad commander, go to your new position. Squad commander, go to your new position.
The reinforcements are here, sir, and they brought recon units.
Our units are under
My
fire.
commendation, Sheridan. You snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. But we're not finished with Von Richter. The recon aircraft prevent the Germans from using radio silence. We'll get them now. We'll finally discover where the enemy has been hiding himself.
Squad commander, open fire on target. Combat formation. Destination, full speed. It's the road. Coordinates 521-3114.
Weatherby and the British will attack along our flanks. Rommel may have escaped, but we can still crush his rear guard.
Sir, we have reports of anti-tank guns in Gem.
It'll be tight. We can't let them get a bead on our armor.
Lieutenant Colonel, Weatherby reports that he is beginning his offensive.
Sheridan, the enemy anti-tank defenses are holding me up. Send everything you can to take them out, now!
By Jove, his armor will take the brunt of the German anti-tank fire. We'll have to destroy them immediately.
Unit reports contact with hostile. Unit reports damage, sir.
Lieutenant Colonel, the Brits are in trouble. They're asking us to flank the enemy.
Reports confirmed. Target destroyed. Spies now activated, sir. Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target. Give them a lesson they will forget. Unit reports heavy fire. They're carrying us up on the train. Unit reports damage, sir.
Tiger tank. Repeat, they have a Tiger.
Bloody do something, Colonel. A single Tiger could wipe out an armored column. Lieutenant Colonel, you'd better be careful taking that beast out.
Our spy has left the sector, sir. Sir, the agent we sent to spy is no longer active in the sector. Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target. Unit reports damage, sir. Unit is giving up its position. Don't see nobody moving. Enemy CP shot right at us. Take that. You have your target. Destroy it. Over. We got target. Have a present from Uncle Sam. Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target. Target engaged.
Lieutenant Colonel, the Tiger's been destroyed.
That's a relief. That monster would have spread havoc in our ranks.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Open fire. Receiving report. Unit engaging hostile. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. They're retreating, sir.
Sir, the Germans are surrendering.
The town is ours. But don't sound the trumpets quite yet. The Africa Corps managed to retreat in order. Even their rear guard escaped us.
Reporting.
What's this?
Now that's a job we can be proud of. Hitler's famed Africa Corps, driven into the sea. The Pentagon appreciates what we did here.
It was touch and go for a while, General. Certainly wasn't much fun at the beginning.
Agreed. I wonder about that von Richter. He's clever. I'm surprised that anyone could hold out for so long, facing those odds.
Ridiculous. Just another fanatic with a uniform full of unwarranted medals. We'll be stepping on their necks all the way to Berlin. I do not like the taste of defeat.
Outnumbered and lacking petrol, we did well to last so long. I see no shame in an honorable and organized retreat.
We will get them next time, sir.
There won't be a next time in Africa.
But, sir, none of their generals can stand against you.
A victory here would be a waste of men and vehicles. We need them for the real fight in Europe.
But
besides, one of them, Sheridan, almost had us at Sidi Bouzid. Fortunately, I always keep a few tricks up my sleeve.
7 months later, Capua, Italy.
They loved you in Sicily.
I know, and I'll do it again here.
I hope so. The Senate is worried. Public opinion is getting quite vocal about our losses in Italy.
It's the Germans and their bloody defensive lines. We break through one, and they pull back to the next. Damn, I hate this campaign.
That's why I suggested your name. I thought it was time for a new approach.
I'm touched by your confidence.
Which is well placed. Your invasion plan is brilliant.
Let's hope the Pentagon sees it that way. I'm tired of being second-guessed by Washington. I'm a man of action, not a politician.
Don't worry, Charles. I'll support you as far as you can go.
Look, another great plan from Weatherby. I mean, he's so scared of being overshadowed by me that all he gives me is these little secondary missions. You know, ever since we landed in Sicily, all I've been is some glorified crossing guard.
You really think he has it in for you? After all, he did make you a full colonel.
So what, he gets the medal and the glory, and I get the blood and the mud? No, it's obvious he's sidelining me.
Don't you think the success of the mission should be your only worry?
Oh yeah, sure. So he enters Rome like an emperor, while walking on our backs.
Well, is that so surprising? After all, it was his plan, and it was approved by Washington and London. And it's got to work. Look.
Intelligence indicates that our bridgehead behind the Volturno line has forced the Jerrys to pull back to the Barbara line. Their Italian allies are finished.
I know that, and I know that we're going to be acting as bait, doing recon in the north.
A calculated risk. And don't forget, Weatherby's task force will land behind them. And drop down to trap the divisions there.
I don't like the smell of it. An awful lot can go wrong, and I am a great believer in Murphy's Law.
The HQ is set up, sir. We can deploy field bases now. Colonel, we found a supply depot.
Straight ahead. Let's take it. If we set up supply depots at existing supply dumps, we'll be self-sufficient in resources.
Decryption is now active. Building deployment completed.
Perfect. Let's build a barracks and send some reconnaissance north.
Engineers will take care of that.
Excellent. Round up some troops, and I'll get the coordinates to recon. We need recon units. They'll allow us to spot the enemy even when they're hiding in the woods.
Recruitment has started, sir.
The zone is this forest. We need to know what's in there. A recon unit's line of sight is blocked by buildings and woods. Don't let the enemy take advantage.
Colonel, recon says we have enemy infantry holding the forest.
I'm afraid we're lacking the resources for that, sir.
Well done, Colonel. Now, what's this? Recon says those are Italian units.
It can't be, sir. Italy surrendered.
Tell them that when you meet them. Sheridan, we need infantry to take care of them.
New ruse is now available. Building deployment completed. Rookies are training, they'll be ready soon. Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way. Spies now activated, sir. Trained and operational. We don't have enough supplies. Yes, sir. Starting unit production. Recruits are trained and operational. Recruits are trained and operational.
Well done. These platoons should be enough to eliminate them. Sheridan, you need to destroy those units before they transmit your position.
Unit under fire. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Sir, the agent we sent to spy is no longer active in the sector. Our spy has left the sector, sir. Yes, sir. Ordering units to destination. We got him good that time, sir. Machine gun set and providing fire support, sir. Reporting enemy unit down, sir. Move unit into position. We got him good that time, sir.
Good job, Colonel. But we have to stay alert. Their support units won't just sit and watch.
Sir, we have armored units closing from the east.
Unit production in progress.
Our units in the forest can ambush them. If they get to our headquarters, it's all over.
Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Sir, HQ has provided...
Your infantry carries bazookas. They can take out enemy armor if they can get close enough.
Unit reports enemy neutralized. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
That's settled, but still, something isn't right. Let's have a chat with the prisoners.
Information from the prisoners shows that we are indeed facing Italian troops.
I thought the Italians were finished.
Well, the regular army, yes. But these are fascist militia, armed by the Germans. And there are more coming.
According to Weatherby's brilliant plan, we're facing only Germans.
Yes, and the Germans are meant to be dug in behind the Barbara line. But we're getting a lot of radio traffic.
This stinks. I'm getting a bad feeling. Okay, let's prepare for an Italian attack. Campbell, yes, you try to find out what they're doing. I'll let Weatherby know his wonderful plan has to be canceled.
Right away, sir.
Kowalski, give me Weatherby's ship on the horn.
Out of the question. Operation Deluge will proceed as planned. Hold the line where you are, whatever the cost. Is that clear?
Idiocy. Sir, more Italian tanks are grouping to the north.
What is this bloody mess? Colonel, we must secure Sparanizzi, even if it is held by the enemy.
Yes, sir. Starting unit production. Yes, sir. Engage enemy. Engage enemy. Reporting. One ruse stratagem has ceased, sir. Squad commander, go to your new position.
I advise caution here. I doubt that the village is unoccupied.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
Colonel, more Italian recon units may be hiding in the forest. We'd better find them and take care of them.
Our units are under fire. Giving them everything we got, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy.
Ah, as I suspected, the Italians are indeed laying ambushes in the towns.
Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy. Move your ass, Private. Nobody's dying. Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target. Move your ass, Private. Move to the indicated position, Commander. We got him good that time, sir. Sir, HQ has provided us with a new route. Unit being ambushed. Taking heavy fire. Unit reports damage, sir. Unit under fire. Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy.
Congratulations, Colonel. Sparanese is ours.
Sir, enemy armor is trying to retake the town.
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination.
Your turn to use the village to prepare an ambush. Good. I hate having someone sneaking up behind me, especially when he carries a gun. Cities and towns are very useful for that.
Move to the indicated position, Commander. We got him good that time, sir.
Colonel, Sparanese must be held. Have your men lay an ambush in the main square.
Unit reports heavy fire. Sir, reporting one of our units is down. Squad commander, move out. Unit reports heavy fire. Recruits are trained and operating.
Great stuff, Joe. They won't get this one back easily. Colonel, we can't expect any reinforcements. Weatherby has just started his landing.
He's probably getting wrecked.
Radio traffic is rising. I'm afraid we're looking at an attack on our entire perimeter. Colonel, I think it's high time we tried to get some intel, either sending a spy or decrypting their communications.
We got him good that time, sir. Spies now activated, sir. Decryption is now active. Reporting enemy losses. Unit reports heavy fire. See nobody moving. Think we got him. Yes, sir. Starting unit production.
Look out, Colonel. They're attacking from the left flank as well.
Platoon combat ready, sir. Machine gun set. Reports confirmed. Target destroyed. Recruits are trained and operating. Machine gun set and providing fire support, sir. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed. Move to destination. Full speed. We got him good that time, sir. Giving them everything we got, sir. Don't see nobody moving. Think we got him.
Well done, Colonel. Your defenses are holding up.
Sir, the agent we sent to spy is no longer active in the sector. Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. We got him good that time, sir. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. We got him good that time, sir. Depot is low on supplies. Move unit into position. We got him good that time, sir. Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed. New ruse is now available. Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon. You're ready to go on a reconnaissance tour.
Damn it.
Target destroyed.
Rotten news, Sheridan. Some panzers have invited themselves to our party. They're approaching the left flank. Rather a lot of them. We'll need to marshal all our forces to repel this attack. Joe, our spies are ready to identify nearby enemy units. They are waiting for orders.
Five now activated, sir.
Damn. There are far more tanks than there should be. They can't all be real.
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. March formation. 10, 2, 3, 4.
Damn it. I have to get out of the forest. Back in the forest.
Sir, a new ruse is available. W unit destroyed. Our spy has left the sector, sir.
Sheridan, these tanks are decoys. Wood and cloth constructs.
Colonel, they are decoys, no question about that. But why are they doing that?
At ease, soldier. It means they duped us. Colonel, the attack was a diversion. Why did they send us decoys? That general is full of surprises. He's playing with us. Look, they're also coming from the right. Thorough bastards.
Unit production in progress. Reporting enemy losses.
Congratulations, Sheridan. The Germans haven't been able to break through.
Squad commander, move out. We got him good that combat ready, sir. Reporting enemy dummies down, sir. Head to the new position, man. We got him everything we got, sir. Reporting. Supply depot out. Reporting. What ruse stratagem has ceased, sir? Don't see nobody moving. Machine gun set and providing fire support, sir. Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way. We've been given a new ruse. Giving them everything we got, sir. Don't see nobody moving. Think we got him. Move to destination. Full speed. We got him good that time, sir. Squad commander, move out. We got him good that time, sir.
Why is this one taking so long just to run? At least a vehicle or probably lost a truck.
Reporting enemy losses. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Sir,
Easy.
the spy is no longer active in the sector.
And that's everything.
Well done, Colonel. They're giving up.
Oh, That's where I'm going to end it. And you guys, I'll wait till the cutscene gets done. And I'll play it again some more later.
We are ready to crush them, Herr General.
Not yet. I'm waiting for another guest.
Jawohl, Herr General.
Prometheus's information is amazingly accurate.
Yes, General?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud.
My God. It's a massacre. The losses we're taking.
That idiot! I told him to cancel the landing.
Well, Weatherby's asked us to reinforce him, so what shall we do?
If he was alone, I'd say let him die. He's got a lot of good men that deserve better than that. What can I do?
I don't know. Why do you think the Germans aren't using their full strength?
Yeah. Why haven't they thrown everything they got at us yet?
Well, I'm thinking because they don't have to. Because up to now, they've always been one step ahead of us, knowing exactly when and where we'll strike.
See the supply depot? You should send infantry to take it.
I'll be back on later. You all have a good day.